I like to move real close after waking up, mesmerized by your breathing.
Hey everybody, this is Josh here, aka Bearded Fat Loss, and this is going to be my first Q&A. I've only got about 20 minutes, just got back from the gym, training legs. I've got to go to work in a little bit, but I'm going to try and get through these. If not, I will pick up where we left off after I get out of work. So Dave Does Weight Loss asked me a bunch of questions. I'm going to rapid fire all of them, I think. So first question, what do you love more, beards or barbells? Answer is definitely beards, sorry. Next question was, what are your favorite 3 TV shows? Breaking Bad, The Office, and Doctor Who? Alright, next question is best songs to get pumped up before a workout. Let me pull up my Spotify really quick. I usually just put on just a random playlist of some sort of dubstep or rap music or just general electronic music depending on my mood. More recently, I've been all about this song. It's called In the Name of Love by Martin Garrix. Alright, so next question is, what has been the moment since you lost weight that really humbled you and made you go, damn, I actually did it? Honestly, it would probably be when I have a really good pump in the gym or when I'm out shopping and I can pick clothes from any store that actually fit me properly. Next question was from Bro Hudson. He asked, how did you start? Well, I just posted a video explaining my entire weight loss story. Definitely go check it out. Next question was from Mrs. To Be Journey, and she asks, I've been working out and noticed a huge difference in how my body looks, but the scale isn't moving. Do you have any advice or tips? You've just got to keep going. Sometimes it can remain a little stagnant. Make sure you're being accurate with your food. Make sure you're being consistent and not kind of lying to yourself about what you've been doing. But beyond that, yeah, it's just going to be consistency. And if you're really staying stagnant after a few weeks, it might be time to evaluate, drop your calories by 100, or look at some options as to progressing that diet and that cut a little bit further. Alright, one of my neighbors is out by his car getting ready, and I'm just standing in the middle of some trees right now, out here looking at me very weirdly. Alright, my sister Amanda asked me who's my favorite sister. Nice try. It's a tie. I've got 2 sisters. Shirley Transforming asks, what diet did you follow to lose weight? I tried a lot of different things over the last few years, several different low-carb style diets, but my favorite by far has been If It Fits Your Macros or flexible dieting. Definitely the easiest to maintain long-term. And it's really helped repair my relationships with food. There aren't any foods that you're not allowed to have as long as you stay within your numbers. Dana Blauen asks, my favorite sandwich. Favorite sandwich would probably be anything from Two Beards Deli in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Awesome place. I'm actually going there in a couple weeks. I'm very excited about it. Alright, El Boliviano asked, what's your biggest tip to help people stay motivated? Track your progress any and every way possible. You're not going to know if you're doing good or if you're doing bad if you're unaware. So, weigh yourself, measure yourself, take pictures, anything you can do to track your progress. The Cosmos Over Your Heads asks, what motivates you now that you've lost the weight? Do you think having motivation to lose the weight early was easy? Basically, they asked, how do I stay motivated now that I don't have to lose weight? A few different things. I think it's a lot easier to stay motivated having kind of the end result and being happy with how my body looks. Keeping that up is a huge motivator for me. But beyond that, I always have some sort of goal. After I was done losing the weight, I still was striving for more progress in the gym. I'd actually done another cut, getting down to 170 earlier this year, where I wanted to get leaner than I'd ever been before. Now I'm currently on a bulk, so I've been working on that. So it's all about just setting goals for yourself, but definitely, kind of having the results from all that hard work keeps me motivated most. And they also asked, do I plan on getting skin removal surgery? Honestly, probably not. I have no plans of that in the future. You know, I've heard a lot of horror stories about it, and I know how long the recovery time is, and I know how expensive it is. It's just not something that is in my plan right now. Not saying that's never something I would do, but not really interested for the time being. And they also asked, how often do you have a cheat meal and what is it? I don't really have cheat meals since I'm not dieting. I'm lucky enough to have enough calories to kind of balance and have whatever I want. You know, that's the beauty of flexible dieting. But I would have refeed days from time to time towards the end of my last cut at the end of this year. And I'm just going with my gut with this. First meal that comes to mind would be a burger from this local place near me called Basement Burger Bar. Greatest burger I've ever had. Alright, so this is gonna wrap it up for the Q&A. Quick interruption to the video. I am at work right now. It's the next day editing, and I realized I missed a couple of questions. Fit for the Fam asked, I watched your story and it sounds like it was a combination of several different low carb diets and a lot of cardio that helped you lose the weight. I have 100+ pounds to lose. Do you recommend a low carb diet for my weight loss? And the answer is no. You know, I had a lot of trial and error during my weight loss. That's why I started these channels, to help show you guys and to save you the trouble that I had to go through. You know, the low carb diets are effective, but it's just not something that's sustainable for the average person to go the rest of their life without those foods. I found flexible dieting to be just as effective and a lot easier to comply with. Alright, Guys Love has asked, what was the hardest part of your journey so far? Honestly, the hardest part was, you know, in that halfway through point where I was down so much weight and still not there yet. It's just staying consistent and keeping that big picture in check, and I know that's what I preach a lot. And that's the key to all of this, but it's also the hardest part. So you really just need to keep yourself in check with your long-term goals, and you need to stay consistent. Thanks to all of you guys for your questions. Appreciate it. So excited to be doing this. Make sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos. But I have got to go get ready for work. I will talk to you guys all later. Have a good one.
I miss you, but this time I know the feeling.